Chalk and friends. It's Making Maria, your independent Chalk Couture designer. Welcome, everybody. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness, Montina is in the house. Hello, Montina. Oh my goodness, we have not seen or heard from you in months. How was your Christmas? Oh my gosh, we have so much catching up to do, Montina. And I'm sure it's some balmy, warm temperature in California. But welcome. We're going to have a little bit of fun tonight. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Linda, and welcome. Hey, Carol. You lucky devil, Carol. Carol, you are really good at figuring out my strategies to guessing our murder mysteries. I'm pretty impressed. You've got it dialed in. So good job. You won. We've got to figure out how to get stuff to you because I've got quite the stack of stuff going on for you. But welcome, everybody. Tonight, I am making two very simple projects. They're not going to be overly lengthy, either one of them. I say that, but you know how I am. I'm going to get to chatting, and then the next thing you know, we're going to be here for an hour. No, I promise. It won't be an hour. Well, I shouldn't say I promise. But I'm getting ready for Valentine's Day events. So if you have a bunch of girlfriends that you're looking to celebrate, you know, it's January, right? And we all need a reason to get together with friends. Ha! Well, if you're looking for something to do with your girlfriends in January and February to try to ignore the fact, especially if you're not Montina in California or our gang in Texas or our friends in Nevada or Georgia, you know, those warm places. If you're like the rest of us and it's wintertime, you're looking for a reason to get your girlfriends together and get out of the house and have some fun. Well, enter Chalk Couture, because a fun night with friends is a great way to kind of get rid of the winter doldrums. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to make two very simple signs that any level chalker can make. And I'm getting prepared for, so I can take pictures, honestly, of options for people to do for Valentine's Day. Ooh, Montina has been very busy with her new position at work. Well, congratulations. I did not know you had a new position at work. My father has not been keeping me up on your life, apparently. So we need to chit chat. I would love to come out there and chalk. Montina, I'm telling you, get on an airplane. Montina, you and Kathy and everybody should come. That's what the Texas group did. Just get on an airplane. Come. You all fit in my house. You can all stay here, and we will just chalk away. Tim takes the kids away, and we have nothing but fun. But yes, please come. Or you know what? Maybe I just need to come to California. But anyways, for those of you who don't know, Montina, because she has not been with us for a few months because she's super busy and there's a major time difference for her. Montina is my cousin who lives in California. Hello, Terry. Hey, Amanda. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's get to chalking. So Chalk Couture is an amazing company. We make adhesive silkscreen transfers that you can use over and over again to create beautiful pieces of not only home decor, but wonderful gifts, pillows, t-shirts. I mean, the possibilities are just absolutely endless. But I'm not going to give you the whole spiel tonight because I've already been talking too much. But what we do is we offer reusable adhesive silkscreen transfers, Chalkology paste, couture ink, surfaces that you can create on, and accessories to make chalking super, super easy. We were designed to be loved and repeated, and that is the beauty behind the fact that these transfers are reusable. You can use them over and over and over and over again in all kinds of different surfaces. So tonight, what we are making is we're making two kind of love-themed transfers. This one says, always kiss me goodnight. We're going to do this in two colors, and then I pulled our fun little lips from a retired transfer, and we're going to put a little, you know, a little kiss on there. And then we're going to do worry less and love more, and I think we're going to do this in an ombre. I'm playing with that one a little bit. But what I want to do is show you how simple and easy it is to do this. Hey, Nicole, welcome. So first things first, this is a reusable silkscreen transfer. This is a size B. So our transfers come in A, B, C, D, and E sizes, and the letter tells you the size of it. So that you're not surprised when you pick out a transfer and then all of a sudden it comes and it's ginormous. The higher the more into the alphabet the letter, the bigger it gets. So this is a B size transfer. This is this and the A size are the most commonly purchased transfers because of their size. It's 8.5 by 11, and it's very easy to use. So you open up your package. Hey, Josephine. My goodness, now we've got Detroit here. The whole family is here tonight. Welcome, everybody. All right, so this is a super cute little, very simple, easy transfer. This is what it looks like. There's two sides. This is your backer sheet. This is your transfer. What you're gonna do is you're gonna flip your transfer over. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna write the name of your transfer on the back of it. And you do that for two reasons. I can't spell and talk at the same time. I know people think I'm really good at multitasking, but yeah, I can gab, as we all know, with the best of them, but I can't apparently spell and gab at the same time. But anyway, you write the name of the transfer on the back for two reasons. One, you're going to store your transfer on this piece of paper when it's done so that you can reuse it. And the other reason is you need to know which side is the back. And if, oh no, see, I'm already confused. Lay your transfer down, pull it off. This is sticky, okay? So be careful with it. But your transfer has two very distinct sides. See, one is shiny and one is dull. By writing the name on the back, you know which side is the back. So when you go to store your transfer, you put it back on the correct side. The other reason you do it is so you know which transfer goes on which backer sheet, because all 8.5 and 11 sizes are not always created equal. They are, but it's when you have pieces to them that it gets more challenging. So you just flip over your very sticky transfer and you put it down. That's how hard this is. I'm telling you, the hardest part that I watch people struggle with when it comes to teaching workshops on how to do this is what color to use and which transfer to make. That is the hardest decision you're going to make when you are having one of these fun evenings. So you put your transfer down and you just gently smoosh, which is a very technical term. You gently push out your air. You don't want air in your silk screen because what happens is you're going to squeegee this chalk paste over it. If you have air, it pushes the chalk paste underneath the teal part, and then you get what's called a bleed. Can I order these two transfers from you? Yes, Montina, you can. There's a bunch of them for Valentine's Day, or kind of loved theme. We're kind of going for the love. So don't you think they're going to be super cute with their cute little lips on there? The lips are a retired transfer. You cannot get that one. So what I want to do on this one is, I think on this one we're going to go pretty neutral because this is a general home decor piece, right? This is something you could put in your bedroom and leave it in there, you know, preferably probably on your husband's side of the bed because sometimes they need that little reminder that they're supposed to kiss us goodnight. So you're just gonna stick this right next to his light that he has to turn off when he goes to bed. But we're gonna do this in white and gray, or gray, and I think we're gonna do gray, which is, we're gonna do grayish, which is a very pale gray, almost a white gray. And then we're gonna do white for goodnight. And then for our little smoocheroo, I pulled out candy apple red, which is your basic, very nice red. But I also did pull out some pinks. So there are 3 pink colors currently that you can get. This is raspberry sorbet, mauvelous, which is really mauve, and cherry blossom. Oh, and there's one more. There's peony. Where's my peony? In the other room. There's one more that's called peony, which is a very pretty pink. Where the heck's my peony? Okay, so there's one more. We're going to do our lips in red, I think, just because, right? Red lipstick. Or you think we should do pink? What do you guys think? Pink or red for our lips? See? Biggest decision you're going to make is colors. I don't know. Well, we'll work on the other colors while you guys vote. Pink or red for our lips. In the meantime, I'm going to get our chalk paste all ready. So grayish and white are very close to each other in color. There's not a lot of variation, so this is going to be very subtle differences. You open up your chalk paste, and you're going to stir it. You grab oh, Verge says red. Hello, Verge. Welcome to our chalking party. Hey, Verge, we were talking today. We're going to do a, ooh, everybody says red. Okay, we're going red. We're going to do a chalk day. in 2 weeks when I come back from Arizona. Ooh, Montina, you should meet me in Arizona. Don't you have in-laws in Arizona? You should meet me in Arizona. I'm going to be in Arizona next week. Okay, so you just stir up your chalk paste. And you want it to be a yogurt sour cream-like consistency. So the cardinal rule is stir up your chalk paste and have them all ready to go before you ever touch chalk to your surface. And you do that because chalk dries super fast. And you don't want it to dry when you're changing colors and doing things. So once I start putting chalk on my surface, I very much focus on doing the chalk. I'm not talking to my friends next to me. I'm not drinking wine. I'm not ignoring that there's chalk on here, okay? Because chalk dries really fast. And if your chalk dries on your surface, when you go to pull it off, your transfer takes the chalk with it if it dries on it. So you do want to be very conscious of speed and time. Montina, I'm going to be there, not this weekend, but I leave a week from today. I'm going to Scottsdale. Okay, so I got dried up chalk on my surface, so I just need to bump that off because that's what happens when I open up my chalk paste over my surface, which I always say don't do. So we're going to do grayish and white. So I've got my chalk paste stirred and ready, and I have thought through what colors am I putting where before I ever put chalk on my project. Then I grab my squeegee. I'm just going to use a small squeegee. There's two sides to it. There's an angled side and a flat side. The angled side is the front of my squeegee. When I go to squeegee on my project, I hold my squeegee straight up and down. I do not hold my squeegee flat. Okay, so pretend this is my surface. I hold it straight up and down, and I go across. I'm not going flat. I'm not painting. I'm not dabbing, okay? I'm going straight up and down and across. Straight up and down and across. I'm not doing this, okay? And I'm going to show you what happens when I do that so that you know why, okay? So I'm going to start with grayish. I take my squeegee, I just dip it right in my chalk paste, and I put my chalk paste on here, so I've got it on one side. Again, I'm holding my squeegee straight up and down, and I go right across. And see how you can still see the words? This is what happens when I do this. See the difference? You get big blobs, okay? You want to hold it up and down so you get the right resistance and the right pressure, and that's what covers up your silk screen. So you just squeegee that on, put this right back in your paste container. I'm going to grab another squeegee, dip it in my white, and do goodnight. Same thing, straight up and down. Now you can go like this to, kind of fill in your silk screen, but then go across. First off, it gets all your extra paste off, which is very important when you're doing things like layering colors. You don't want to have too much chalk paste down. It's time for me to pull it off. Again, see, I'm paying attention. I'm not like going to talk to you without pulling it off. I started in my corner and I pull from the middle. I do that because my transfer is fabric, and notice I'm pulling it straight up and down. I am not pulling it towards me. By pulling it straight up and down, it doesn't curl. So I take this and I stick it right in my water bath, push it down, because once it's wet, it's no longer sticky. And voila, we have this super cute little project. That's how fast it is and how easy it is. I'm 13 minutes into this, and I talked for a good 7 minutes before I ever put chalk on my project. I'm gonna dry it. Oh, you're going to Nevada? Oh, bummer. Tim's going to Nevada tomorrow. You're gonna miss him by a weekend. Well, a little more than a weekend. I should remind him of that. He's gonna be out there at the end of February too. Okay, so I'm gonna show you now because you'll be able to see the color difference. So see, we have grayish and then white. So they're the differences are very subtle between the two of them. I like it down a little bit lower. I like the placement of it. And now we're just gonna stick our little red lips. We're just gonna stick one set of, we could kiss it all over, right? But we don't want kissing all over. No, we just want that kiss goodnight. So I'm gonna stick my little lips on here. Hey, Kathy, welcome back from Nashville. I'm hoping you had a good holiday. It was nice to see your little airplane come back in our direction. So again, I put my little lips down, take my squeegee, dip it, I did not stir my chalk paste, so I'm just doing a little stirring because I forgot to stir because I'm too busy yapping. So I'm just stirring up my chalk paste, fill it up, and I just go zoom. See, just go straight across. Zoom. Just like that. Take my chalk paste, put it back in. Start it in the corner. Pull it from the middle. I'm going to dry it. Once it's dry, you'll be able to see it better. Again, chalk paste dries super. Oops, I got water on my hand. Chalk paste dries super fast. And you can tell when it's dry because it loses its sheen. That's why it's easier for you guys to see it. Other than I got water on my board. And look at that. Always kiss me goodnight. Clean, classic, simple. This is a piece of home decor you could leave in your home all year long. It doesn't just have to be for Valentine's Day. I could have probably put those lips up a little higher. Maybe up a little more. And the beauty of this is if I want to put it up higher, I can just wash that off and move it back up. Oh, I'm glad you had a good trip, Kathy. Nice to be home. Yeah, I would imagine it's nice to be home. So this is project number 1. This is a lot of fun to make. And look at how fast that went. Anybody can do this, trust me. And it never gets old. This would also be really cute on a pillow. So like a throw pillow on your bed. You could also do it on your actual pillowcase. If you do it on something like fabric, instead of using chalk paste, you use ink. And then you heat set it with an iron, and then you can wash it. So there's a difference between chalk and ink. But this is super cute. This is really cute. Like, even cuter than I thought. I like our color combination. And I know it's really hard for you to see. So tomorrow when I take my picture, it'll be easier for you in the natural light. But this is a very pale gray and white. And we're dry. You know, it's chalk. It's not going to go anywhere unless you want it to. I could wash it off if I chose to, but this is how fast it dries. Just a quick, easy little project. So that's that project, which is going to make all my things fall down, so I'm going to lay it down. Okay? And we're going to move on to our next quick little one, which is Worry Less, Love More. Now, I really wanted to do this one in multiple colors too, but I noticed, pull it out of your packaging, there's a little flap. You pull it out, you don't cut it, because when I'm all done, you can slide it right back in here and you can store it in this plastic. What's nice about doing that is on the back are step-by-step instructions, so that when you say to yourself and your home, what did that crazy lady that talks way too fast tell me what to do? It's all right here. Or you can message me, and I'll tell you too. But I don't type as fast as I talk. So if you message me, just understand. It takes me a little while. Technology is not always my friend. All right, so I'm just washing off my squeegees, and I'm doing that with a baby wipe. And I do it now because it's much easier to wash them off when the chalk paste is wet than when the chalk paste is dry, because it dries hard. So it's just easier to get off. So always just wash your squeegees off right away. Okay, I'll take my covers and I'm just going to kind of set them over my top so that my chalks do not continue to dry out while I make some decisions here. I can't see that you're watching. What do you mean, Cheryl? You can't, can you not see me, Cheryl? I can't see that you're watching. I don't know. Cheryl, give me more words. Can't see that you're watching. I don't know what that means. Okay, while you type, Cheryl, I'm going to type on the back of here. Oh, and Cheryl, I'm sorry I forgot to come today. I didn't forget to come, I just ran out of time. I had it all in my car, but I just ran out of time. Worry Less is the name of this transfer. Again, same exact process now. I hold my transfer down, face down, much easier. Can you not see me? Very carefully pull my backer sheet off. I set my backer sheet aside. Oh, Cheryl's talking to her daughter. Okay. Oh, hello, Cheryl's daughter. I texted her on here, and it's been a long day. That is so funny. Hey, Katie. Welcome, Katie. Oh, Katie, congratulations. I cannot wait to hear all about wedding plans. And oh my gosh. I love your mother to death. You have an amazingly wonderful mother. All right, so I'm going to put our transfer down. smoosh out my air. Are you back at school already, Katie? Or is your mom still getting to enjoy you and her grand puppy? Okay, so what I love on this transfer, and I wanted to do it in 2 colors, but you'll notice the letters all curl into each other on the silk screen. That makes it very challenging to do different colors. The reason, I mean, you can do it, but I'm trying to make these in something that maybe a first-time chalker would be making in colors and things. So we're gonna go ombre. Just because when you get into color techniques, hot mess and ombre are very, very easy techniques that a first-time chalker can do, and it allows you to get some different colors in there. So I was thinking maybe mauvelous and white, and it would make a pale pink in the middle. So when you ombre, you put your lighter color on the top, your darker color in the bottom, you squeegee them towards each other, and then you swirl to create a third color in the middle. I personally am not a huge fan of pink, so I tend to not lean in the pink direction. But it is a really good Valentine's Day color. But it's not really necessarily the best home decor color. So I did think about white and marvelous. I did think about white and eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a very pale gray green, super pretty. And our other option, as I got chocolate all over me, my other option would be sage, which is a more of a true green, or eucalyptus. Oh, this is almost empty. So there's this green. This is almost gone. I like eucalyptus. I'm probably going to lean more in the eucalyptus direction. Or we could do Couture teal, which is really pretty, which is basically the color. Let's do that. We haven't done Couture teal in a while. What do you think? Should we do pink, eucalyptus, or Couture teal? And then we're going to do white. And then so it'll make a third color, which would be a lighter version, basically white, mixed in with these colors. What color do you think we should do? And while you guys are voting, again, this is how you clean up your chalk base. You just go around the edges, tap it off. So Katie, I know your mom, weddings are super fun, and the new catalog that's coming out, we're hoping will have a ton more wedding in it. I'm hoping, my fingers are crossed, that we're going to have more wedding stuff, because I know we have a big important event coming up. Nicole says pink. So I know we're going to use white. So I'm going to keep my white stirred and ready. Hey, Debbie from Texas. Josephine, my cousin Josephine says eucalyptus. Boy, all the cousins are here tonight. This is so much fun. We should all meet, right? We could have a crafting weekend, because Melissa was just talking about it. So was Krista. We need like a crafting weekend, right? Where we all get together. I just need an excuse and a reason, right? We can all come here. We all fit. Okay, so I'm just stirring up. Okay, so I have 2 votes for eucalyptus, so I'm going to lean in that direction. I'm sorry, Nicole. I'm just not a huge fan of pink. Hey, Julie's here too. Hey, everybody. All right. 3 votes for eucalyptus. All right, I'm putting my Couture teal away. Love my Couture teal, but I'll put it away. All right, so this is what happens when you store your chalk paste on their side. It is not recommended that you do that, but I do it because I am a rebel and I like to live on the edge. But Debbie wants to come too. Okay, Debbie can come too. That's the Texas group. They are so much fun. Oh my gosh. We'll just have a big old, well, there is a craft house here that you can rent out the whole house. And you can just have all kinds of fun. Then everybody could come. Wouldn't that be fun if we just had a big old crafting weekend and everybody came from all over, all of our normal viewers? That would be just a blast. All right, so I'm stirring up my chalk paste and getting it to the consistency I want. I'm going to need a little extra time to do the technique I want to do, so I'm going to make it a little more runny than I normally would, just because then I'll have more time without it drying. Debbie, you can come anytime. Verge wants to come too. You know what, really, at the end of the day, folks, we're all family, right? We should all just get together. So I'm just making them a little more watery than I normally would. Verge, you're going to come when I come back from Arizona. And we're going to have a craft day. I'll make soup and we'll have fun. All right, so I'm just knocking off. It would be like exactly, Debbie, a scrapbook retreat, only better. There's this place in Waukesha, I think it's in Waukesha, called Amy's Craft Haven, I think is what its name is. And you can rent out the whole place. You can bring in your own food. We could have a blast. Or we could send Tim to Texas. You could all just stay here. I'm rambling. All right, so how you ombre, I'm just wiping off my board, is very simple. I'm going to do one color. I'm going to squeegee them towards each other, leaving a space, and then swirl. Yeah, Montina does come with a disclaimer in case you haven't read her comment. It says, as long as you don't mind loud Italians, which, Montina. I love you, Montina. See, Terry says that's an awesome idea too. And Terry's you're all family. So let's all just get together. I'll work on that. Terry loves loud Italians. Yes, she does. Oh, and Nicole is friends with Amy, the owner. Nicole, really? I've never been there, but I've seen, I follow her on Facebook. She posts all the time because I'm a scrapbooker. I didn't know. Montina, we love you. We just know you're loud. And you tease me like nonstop. Oh yeah, Debbie's pretty wild too. We're a fun group. Really, at the end of the day, we're fun. Okay, so I have to stop talking for a moment and actually create the project. So just, you guys comment, talk amongst yourselves, and I'm gonna actually create something. So what I do is I take my chalk paste and I just go right across my top, like this. I have way more chalk paste on here than I need, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with my eucalyptus down here because I need to work fast because I'm gonna run out of time with my drawing. So what you do is you take your squeegee, angled side, and you squeegee it towards the middle, okay? And then you just dot a line across. You need the line because you need something to swirl. So you need excess paste on here so that you can swirl it. But you have to be fast because you're gonna dry. Okay, now I'm just gonna do the same exact thing with my eucalyptus. Now eucalyptus is already a pale color, so the color we get in the middle is even gonna be more pale. You have to leave space so that it has something to actually make the color, which I didn't leave enough space now that I'm looking at it. And you need to make sure that your line is kind of even across. Okay. Put all my excess back in. So I just squeegee all my excess, put it right back in, and now I have this space. I take my finger, I just put a little bit of water right down here. I just get my finger a little damp to kind of help me. And I'm just going to create, I didn't do enough. I'm going to keep trying. There might not be enough color variation. You have to be conscious of like how much of each color you do, because then that kind of sets the tone. So then you just take this and you squeegee right across. You cannot put this color back in your paste container because you've actually created a new color. And if you do that, you'll contaminate your true color. So you just squeegee across. So I have this big old mess in my hand, but I'm drying, so I need to speed up my process. Start it in the corner, pull it from the middle, stick this in my, well, I'm just gonna actually set it aside. I have a little bit of chalk off of my board because I was going fast. And I'm going to show you. First I need to dry it though so you can actually see it. So I'm just going to dry it. I did go off my transfer in a couple places, but that's the beauty of chalk. You can wash it right off. So I'm just drying it. And then you'll be able to see it much better. Probably not as much of a color variation, because again, they're two colors that are already very, you know, the eucalyptus is pretty pale as it is, but you can see it. See how you can see in here? You get lighter, so you go light to dark. It's very pretty. Again, it's very subtle. But this is nice. It almost looks kind of cloud-like. This is pretty. I like the green. So, okay, I gotta go back to our funny comments here now. Oh, Virginia, she likes Italians a lot too. Virginia, she's just like us. She fits right in. So does everybody fits in. What else we got? I am a fun, loud Italian. Debbie, let's get to jogging. You guys are so funny. Okay, so Nicole, you're gonna have to give us the skinny about Amy's little place, because it looks really fun. It looks super cool. All right, so I think it's in Waukesha, which would be right by you guys, and the Lindas could come then, because that's right by them too. They could, well, anyways, I'm going on and on about this. This is crazy. All right, so here are our two fun little projects for the evening. Both very good examples of events that you could host where you get your girlfriends together and you have a fun little crafting night. So these are the types of workshops that I offer. I can come to your house, or you can come here, or you can meet me at the bakery. One Saturday a month I do these workshops at the bakery, and these again will be projects that we make there as well. But they're just a fun little way to get creative with some friends, get together, and make a cute little piece of home decor so that you have something fun for in your home. And now that I think about it, oh, whew, I didn't chalk them upside down. I didn't even look. Oh my gosh, I have such a bad reputation for doing that. But anyway, here's our fun little projects. Always kiss me goodnight, and worry less and love more. Super fun. So no, everybody, thank you so much for joining me tonight. This was so much fun. But we are totally ready. I don't know if you're flying down, Montina. I think you're flying up and east. Because Wisconsin is a little bit higher than where you are in California, I think. Right? I think so. Where we are. But come on, Montina. You know, you're an empty nester. There is no reason why. Debbie can come from the Texas, Terry, the Texas group can come. We'll all get together. End of February. Tim's going to Vegas. There we go. You can all come here. No, is he going to Vegas? He's going away. I don't know where he's going. It's hard to keep track. Oh, I'm flying down. To California? No. I was there last time. It's your turn. You have to come here. Besides, there's more of us here, right? Josephine can come. We could have lots of fun. But anyways, I'm rambling. We're going to need snow. Debbie, you Texas people. Good night, Josephine. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Montina does like berry. Yes, she does. This is crazy. Now I'm all... See, Montina, you get on here and I get all flustered and I totally forget what I'm doing. I am Making Maria. I am your independent Chalk Couture designer. If you would like to see any of these products, you can go to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria, and you can see all the products that I've used here this evening. This is the Grayson chalkboard. This is Worry Less, Always Kiss Me Goodnight. We used grayish, candy apple red, and white, and we used white and eucalyptus. So you can see all of these products that we used here this evening right there on the website. So if you can please send me out into the world, I greatly appreciate it, and it helps me tremendously when you do that. So thank you to everybody who takes the time to hit that button. I do greatly appreciate it when you do that. That's all I got for you tonight. So thanks so much for watching me. I will be back at you Friday night, tomorrow night. Yep, Friday night we'll make another quick project. And 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, right here. So thanks, guys. Have a super fantastic Friday. See ya.